Monday writing. I can write a diary extract. Well, I think you can already do that, but it's good to make sure. So these are the diary features that you need to have when you're writing your diary, and that's date, past tense, informal language, and personal uses like I. So you can't write in the third person. You have to write from your perspective. Let's have a look at an example of a diary. So date of events being recorded, because often one forgets when exactly something happened. That's why it's good to write it in your diary. It has been a bad day. First, I was late for school because Mum made me clean my shoes. Then Ginny and I had an argument. Worst of all, because Ginny and I are really best friends, and we will make up tomorrow. Was when I got home from school. Okay, that was in brackets. The shed door was open and my bike was nowhere to be seen. A burglar had broken into a shed and stolen it. I cried a bit, but when I phoned Mum, she said not to worry. She said that she would phone the police. She also said that if they couldn't find my bike, she thought it would be covered on the insurance, so I should be able to get another one. Dad was really mad when he saw what had happened to his padlock. When Mum came home, we called the police station. They said they would send PC Brown to our house tomorrow, which is good because it's a Saturday. I do hope I get my bike back. It was the best bike I've ever had and I was just getting really good at riding it. I wish people wouldn't steal things. 24th of September. PC Brown came today. I told him all about it and I felt a little better. I hope he can find my bike. Okay, so this is a diary extract. We have the date. So it's facts and feelings. So it's a mixture of facts and feelings. Yeah, it's a good idea to write how you're feeling in the diary. And again here we have date and facts and feelings about the day. Right, so we'll compare it now to another method of recording events. Now this, on the left side we have the diary, which we just read. On the right side here we have a police report, and now that's slightly different because it's more formal and there's less about the feelings. It's just about what happened. So in the police report, let's see how it's different. The reporting officer is PC Brown. The date of the incident was the 23rd of September. Time of incident between 1 p.m. and 3:45 p.m. Date reported, 23rd of September. Person who reported, Mrs. Sabine Smith. Date, statement taken, 24th of September. It was the next day after the bike had been stolen. Address, location of incident, 26 Kelvedon Road, Branston, Midshire. Okay, and this is the statement. Mandy Smith, owner of bike. When I arrived from home, I saw that our shed door was open. I went to close it so that it wouldn't blow and break the hinges. It was then that I noticed that my bike had gone. I looked behind the shed and in the garage, as I sometimes leave it in those places. It was nowhere to be seen. I also saw that the padlock on the shed door had been broken and realized that someone must have stolen my bike. Mum said the shed was closed when she left for work at 1 o'clock. So here, there's no feelings. There's nobody saying how they felt. Whereas in the diary, there's a lot of feelings about, she was saying that she was upset because she had a problem with her best friend. Who wrote the diary entry? Maybe you don't remember. It's Mandy Smith. Okay, I think here it says Mandy Smith is the owner of the bike. Who is her audience? So who's her audience? When you write a diary, who is the diary for? If you write a diary, it's for yourself. Okay, that's why you can write informally in your diary. The diary is mainly there for you, so you can remember things that happened. Often it's difficult to remember things that happened, particularly a long time ago, and to remember exactly what happened. So it's for herself. Why was Mandy so upset that her bike had been stolen? Yeah, she was getting really good at riding it. Yeah. Who wrote the police report? No, it's the officer, PC Brown, yeah. Her mum reported it, but PC Brown wrote all this. Why was it written? To keep a record of it. And the same reason why you write a diary is just to keep it there. So sometimes your memory might change. So you might change what you thought happened in your mind. So it's there to keep a factual kind of record of what happened. The diary does the same, but it records also your feelings. Which report of the lost bike contained more thoughts and feelings? One thing that I was asked last time is what's the difference between formal and informal? So here's a picture to show you. So formal is professional, academic. That means something that you do in school. No contractions. So that means you can't use can't. You have to say cannot. No colloquialisms. That means you can't use any slang language or local language. Yeah. Avoid first-person pronouns. So you should try and not say I too much. And it's unemotional. That means there's no thoughts or feelings when you're writing like this, formal, in a formal way. And then there's informal, and it's more casual. After all, for the diary, it is informal, and you're writing just for yourself, so you don't need to be like this. You can, after all, when you're at home with yourself, you don't wear a suit, do you? Okay. Spontaneous, that means you just write whatever comes into your head. You don't think too much about it. And you use informal writing when you're communicating with friends and family. So when you're talking to your friends and family, this is how you talk. Personal emails, so to friends and family, or text messages. And it is emotional, which means you have your thoughts and feelings written down in this kind of text. The other thing that we need to consider is that it's in the past tense, so please check your tense, that it's correct. And I think that you all know to use I.